Hello, Ryan here, aka, Ari Rath here, and welcome back to the Zero to Hero. We are currently just chilling out at ArtCorp. When we left off, we had just made some money doing something that I'd completely forgotten about. What did I do? Oh, I cleared a bunker, didn't I? So we managed to clear the bunker. I got this dude's walking past me. I got this very fancy looking Inquisitor armor, a P4 that is on my back, with lots of ammunition. And so today, what I want to do is, when I was streaming yesterday, or the other day, a viewer of mine called Rathian suggested doing some hand mining with multiple backpacks. Now ideally, I'd like to be able to put in a box of mined goods into the back of my ship and then sell them on from there. So you fill up a backpack with all the mined assets like Hadonite and whatnot, and then you go into a cargo hold and you store it. You have to then put it into a box, and then you can sell that box of goods, or you can stack those boxes in your cargo hold and sell them on at a TDD or what, like a Cuban outpost. But unfortunately, with a Mustang or even an Aurora, unless you have a cargo hold, you can't do it. It won't recognize it in the inventory to allow you to do that. So, the way that Rathian gets around it is he uses multiple backpacks. He buys, I think it was 4 heavy backpacks. Goodbye, ArtCorp. And then he fills them up one at a time, stores them in his ship, and then flies and sells them one at a time out of the box. So not one at a time, but you can sell everything in one go, but it has to be using one of the backpacks at a time. So I thought that would be a great way of making some cash. Because I know you can earn excuse me, around 15,000 per full backpack, or maybe even a little bit more with it being heavy. I think I used a light backpack. So if you could fill 4 backpacks, that's 60 grand. That's a decent amount. It'll take a bit of time, but it is an option, and I just wanted to try that out and show you how it works. Now, in order to do this, ooh, hang on, there's a tram. Let me sprint for it. Ooh, wait. Whew. Now, in order to do this, we need to go somewhere where there are caves, and that means either Microtech or Hurston, as I don't think there are caves here, and there aren't any caves. Oh, there are caves at Crusader, but Hurston's the closest. Plus, a mission has just popped up. I know I'm digging myself a hole here by doing multiple things in one go, but if we're going to Hurston already, to Lorville, where Reclamation and Disposal is, where Clovis works, he offers a job, and it's a job that barely rises its head for me to do. So I'm gonna actually accept this, and first of all we're gonna try and do this job. Now it is over in Hurston, but we're going there anyway. So I think this mission requires me to go and find a server blade from a downed satellite. This was shown in, like, I think it was CitizenCon 2947, so a little while ago. And for me, I think I've done this mission maybe less than a handful of times, and I'm pretty certain that I've not completed it because something doesn't work. That you go to the crashed satellite, and then the chip isn't there, which is normal, and then you go to the location to find it, and it's not there either, or something happens along the route. So while I'm in Hurston, I want to try it. I want to see if 316 it is working. If not, fair enough. It doesn't matter. We'll go and do some mining instead. But in the meantime, I wanted to go through to Hurston anyway, so we're going to go there. We're going to buy 4 big backpacks, which will set me back a little bit. I was hoping to pick them up at Cubby Blast in Area 18, but unfortunately, the door will not open for me, which is very annoying. I don't know why, but there was 3 AI stood outside, and I was stood there as well, waiting for the door to open, and it just wouldn't, so we have to go somewhere else. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quantum travel over to Hurston. I'm going to grab this mission and try and complete that, and then we will do some hand mining and see if we can fill up 4 backpacks, earn our way to a Origin 135C. Now on my YouTube, on my Twitch, Zero to Hero, I'm going to try and earn a 315. I think it's a 315 because I think that has 12 SEU. But I do quite fancy for Ari Rath to own a 135C. So we're going to earn enough cash to get that, which is about 700 odd thousand. So it's a long grind. but we have ways and means of doing so. So I will see you all when we get to Lawville and start chatting to Clovis. Boop. There we go. Here we are. Let's see what Clovis has to say. Is it going to be... Oh, here we go.
Apologies. The air is especially dreadful today. Still alive, I think. Hello. Welcome to Reclamation and Disposal. My name is Geoff Zanelli. Wonderful to meet you. What can I do for you on this fine day?
Yeah, he's working just fine. I'm looking for work.
It's an excellent question. I've procured quite a little adventure for profit and gain.
He's supposed to be sat
I
down.
have a list of the pertinent details for you to peruse.
Righty up. So, basically what we have to do is go to a crash site of a satellite and search for a cutting-edge prototype TDC
Please review at your convenience.
double X blade. And just see if it's there. Try and grab it for him and bring it back. And we can get 25 grand. I didn't know it was that much. I think that might have changed. But we're going to try this and see how it goes. Hopefully we can complete it.
Splendid. Excellent. Good luck on your charge, and I will speak to you soon.
Right. Yeah, he's supposed to be sat down, leaning on his desk, not crouching and pushing his face into the stool. That's been like that for a little while now. Fingers crossed this mission works, because as I say, I've never completed it. So every time it pops up, I try and take it, because it's very rarely pops up for me. But we're all pretty much geared and ready to go. But first thing I'm going to do is pop into... I can't remember what it's called. Tammy and Sons, or Tamney and Sons, and see if I can buy 4 big backpacks. That way, if this mission fails, if this mission doesn't work, then we'll at least be able to crack on with some mining, because I have remembered my mining tool. You will be proud of me. There's the multi-tool, there is the mining attachment. So we are prepped and ready to go, but let's just see if we can complete this mission. Let's go and get the ship and head over to the crash site, which is on Hurston, over there. Hopefully in the daylight. Right, let's see what we can get. So, armor, backpacks. Now there should be a big one somewhere. This one, the Pembroke. It's not quite the one I was hoping to get. I think that's the medium. But this gives us 120 personal thousand, 120 per thousand personal units, and it's a little cheaper than the others. I'm just gonna quickly buy one and check that I can equip it. I'm pretty sure I can. Oh no, wait! I need a heavy backpack. I need a heavy dilemmas. In order to put a heavy backpack on, you need a heavy chest piece. I have a medium chest piece, which is good. It's good for combat, so we may see what options we have for heavy chest pieces, but unfortunately that is going to limit the amount we can probably pick up, because these can be expensive. I suppose that one's not too bad. Something like an ADP would be fine. That's medium. Medium, light, medium. Very restricted for what we can use, but it is worth getting a heavy chest and a heavy backpack for the sake of carrying a lot more. So what I'll do is get an ADP. And that's quite cool. But it's 4 grand. Oh no, this is... what do we have backpack wise? That is medium maybe. 85. And it's one... I mean, I'll keep that because... Well, I can't sell it anyway. But what I'll prefer to do, instead of spending 4,000 and getting a large chest... I should have looted a large chest piece, thinking it would come in handy now. But I'll get 4 of these, which is going to leave me with a good 10,000 left. So let's do it. Done. It is cutting into the profit, of course, or into the money that I have. But, you know, you speculate to accumulate and whatnot. But we have them now. I will... we will have to go to a space station to put them into the ship so I can access them. And in order to actually be able to access them planet-side while I'm mining, I will need to be on a planet where the gravity is very low so I can jump into them. So we'll have to think about this when we're choosing which cave to go to. And I'll show you how to do it. But for now, we are sticking to this mission. We don't need to think about that for the moment. I don't even need to put them into my ship at this time. We are more than alright with doing this mission first off. And we'll see how far we can get. If it fails, I'll go to Bajani Point and get these backpacks slotted into my Mustang somehow by jumping into the back like I did before. So, yeah. Onwards and upwards. Right, so I decided I'd go to Everus Harbour first before doing this mission, just because I didn't have a paramed tool. I'd lost the last one, so I needed one just in case. I don't want to, you know, if you end up getting shot or something happens and you start bleeding out and you have no way of treating yourself or stopping the bleeding, then you're just going to die. So I figured to grab it while we're in the vicinity and then we'll head our way over there. But while we're here, I'm going to see if I can jump into the back of this Mustang and get those backpacks loaded in. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sit it. Obviously, you don't want to be on the landing pad because that will then create a gravity well. So I want to I'm just going to park it here. I'm going to turn everything off just to make sure that I am not falling. Okay, everything seems good. So I'll get out and I'll try and jump into the back and transfer those bags across so that I've got them. Let me just open this. Yep. I mean, it's close enough. Let me just do this while I'm laying on the floor. 1, 2. Oh Christ, we can't fit anything else in. Okay, well we don't need all this crap. So let me move all this across. But we'll move all this across and then get the last backpack in. I've got one on. I figured it's best to just wear one. That way I can use it. For now, if there's anything I come across, hopefully we can fit it in. We can't. Oh boy, these are big. Can I put a backpack in a backpack? No, don't be stupid. So we're going to only be able to fill 3 backpacks, unfortunately. We're not going to be able to fill the 4th, but that's fine. It's more than we were doing in the first place, so I will take it. Right. Do we have to go to the stairs to get in? No, I think we have to go up. There, here we go. Beautiful. So we have 2 backpacks in here. If we go to somewhere like Ariel, Magda, or even Aberdeen, to be fair, because we're in a cave, it doesn't matter about the environment, then I will be able to access those backpacks, because I should be able to jump into the back. Oh boy, no, 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 no. Right, let's head off to the last point of contact with the radar, which Damaris is the closest jump point, or jump to. So let's just go here and see what this mission holds in wait. Let's just circle the wreck first. Make sure that it's safe and there's no ships popping in or enemies running around down there. There isn't any NPCs usually. Maybe not even any players either. I'm not seeing anything at the moment, and we're getting really close. We must be in a storm because my lights are not doing anything, but I'm really slow right now. We are almost touching the ground. What the hell? Where is it? Has it not spawned in? Oof, okay, there's the ground. Ah, okay, it appears to be in the sky. Let's see if we can go to the ground and spot it somewhere. I don't know if it's even spawned in. It may be a Fubar mission, this. As I say, there's always something that goes wrong with this particular job. So, it does appear that today is no different. No different. Which is a shame, because, again, I would love to complete this mission. At least once. But yeah, visibility is... Oh, hang on. No, visibility is low. Let me put a scan out. I'm not seeing anything that resembles. Let's just go and see what this is. This could be the satellite down here that's marked up. Oh, it is. It is. Look, you can see the smoke. Okay, this is interesting. I don't think the marker is supposed to be like 1,200 meters away from the actual location, unless it's supposed to be, you know, you go here and you've got to find it, which I would prefer that, to be fair. Here it is. Requiring a little initiative. I'm going to leave the lights on just so I can see. I am leaving myself vulnerable by leaving lights on. And the wind. No, I'll turn it off.
All systems disabled.
We'll have to just use a torch. But basically, this satellite has fallen from space, and we need to open up an access panel to find a prototype CPU blade. And I believe we have to do the leap of death that, when it was demonstrated at CitizenCon, Glenn really struggled with. But I already know the path, the climbing path. Pretty cool location though when you think about it. We just need more stuff like this. Let's just clamber up here if we can. There we go. Very quiet. So, this is the leap of death where we've got to go... Oh, it's not as bad. Maybe there's... I think there's a different one. Unless they shortened it because people couldn't do it. Oh no, here's the leap of death. We're aiming for that bit of metal there. We're not sprinting. Why am I not sprinting? Oh god, I took the nick out of Glenn. And now I can't do it. At least there's a good reason why I needed to buy that medical pen. I won't edit that out either. I'll allow you to laugh and shame me. Let's try this again. Hopefully without injuring myself this time. I wonder if maybe there's quite a bit of wind and I couldn't sprint. Let me just practice my sprinting. Oh, there we go. So, will this work? Inspect blades. It's not over there, it's here. Eject. So we're looking for the prototype TDC, I think it was. Double X. Oh, the friggin' hell! I found it, but I fell down. Interesting. Hopefully I'm not stuck in the geometry here. Can I at least store the... Have I got the blade? Where did it go? I've got 39 minutes to deliver this thing. Let me just heal if I can. Nope, I can't. Oh, yes, I can. Good. So it's B, by the way. When you bring up your medical device, if you press B, it'll allow you to treat yourself. I did notice someone asking about that the other day. Oh, man. I tell you, every time I do this mission, there's always something. Have I got this device on me? I don't know where the device has gone. Did I drop it? Is it up there? I don't know. Right, let's see if we can figure this out. I'm going to keep trying, see if I can figure a way out, and then if I do, I'll let you know, but we could be here indefinitely, which would be a very big problem, because my ship's there with all my gear in it. So, let's have our fingers crossed. So, unfortunately, there was no way out of that. I did try for about 10 to 15 minutes, trying all the different emotes and all that stuff. And unfortunately, it didn't work. So, we are kind of missing everything now. That was a real bummer, because I'd bought all the backpacks. I can't get my ship. Although I could go back and get my ship, I suppose. All that ammunition. We do have another P4. Which is lucky, because everything else is missing now. So, we were very, very lucky to get this, to have this stuff left. Let's just see. Does it say anything about... So the mission is still there. I can still go back and find the mission, but I'm at ArcCorp's hospital now. So, unfortunately, so far, no one has taken it upon them to help. But looking at the list, there is only a handful of us in the actual game world at this time anyway. So, I think the best thing I can do is reclaim my ship, which of course means that I technically lose those goods. But I think the ship, although the ship is gone, my corpse is still there, and so is my gear. So the plan is, take my new ship, I'm going to go to Bajani Point, grab a heavy backpack or a large backpack, and a mining tool. And then head there to see if I can salvage anything from my wreck. I'm hoping the ship will still remain there. It should. I'm going to leave this mission ticked up just for the sake of it being a good location marker. We don't need it technically because the corpse is still there. But the ships should still remain. I'm not going to try and salvage what I can from the corpse because I feel like if I get back into that position, I'm just asking for trouble. But we'll see if the ship remains. We'll see if the equipment on the ship still remains. And if I can get into it, it's going to be difficult. Because, I suppose I could fly it to somewhere where there's less gravity and get my ship. But we'll see if this works. And then we'll get to mining. But so far, the day has not been, well, he's still waiting for service. That guy's clearly on a lunch break. Anyway, let me head back to Hurston. See if we can salvage anything from my own missing ship. Right, we have travelled all the way back to Hurston from ArcCorp after respawning. The ship is still there, so it may be a case of jumping in it, flying out of orbit or up to the spaceport, and then grabbing the equipment. So all is not lost. I mean, the satellite's still there, which is crazy. The mission unfortunately failed because there was a timer to get that blade that I kind of picked up but immediately dropped the minute I fell through the satellite, and I think it's irretrievable now. Not that it matters because I can't take it to drop it off. But at least we can salvage the gear that I had bought. I did end up going back to Everest just before I jumped here to grab another backpack, just in case I couldn't get this this stuff, as well as a medical tool. I don't think I'm going to be able to salvage anything from my body. I will take a look, see if I can grab anything, but I don't think it's going to be possible. And I need to put this Mustang somewhere that I can kind of jump and access. Oh, whoa, 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 what the hell? I suddenly got a bottle of water in my hand. Somewhere that I can access the interior if possible. Yeah, very unfortunate that. Should not have taken that mission on. As I say, do not do it.
Engine systems disabled. Weapon system. All systems disabled.
So I'm going to focus on the body first, see if I can salvage anything from it, but I'm not going to get too close to the point that I might get stuck again, because I don't want to have to go through all this again. And I don't think it's really viable. Let me just put this away. I think I've got a free bottle of water there. I didn't buy that, so technically I've claimed the water back. My burrito should be on the floor down here. Oh, there's my corpse, look. Excellent, so I can grab my gear back. Oh, this is brilliant. Alright, now I need to... I'm just gonna see if I can chuck this stuff into my ship. In fact, I don't need that one. I might as well stick with this one, because this is the one that's got the backpacks in, and it's in perfectly good order. So let me try and fly this. I've got a backpack on. I can probably grab most of this stuff. All is not lost. We can go back, grab our gear, and try to continue on with mining. Oh, God. None of this is going to fit. Let me just take the weapon, the ammunition, the medical tool. I didn't mean to put that on. I don't want 2 medical tools on. Let's just put that in there. The helmet will probably fit in there. That will fit in there. It's just this stuff. Yeah, nothing in the backpack. What I'll try and do is drop this stuff off into my ship somehow. Well, I'm really happy that the looting is available to allow me to do this and the ships persist, because that wasn't always the case, you know, pre-315. We need to move this a little closer to a place where I can access the back. It's going to be a little difficult, though, with it being in atmosphere, but I'd rather try it here than fly all the way to somewhere where there's no gravity or a spaceport.
Your journey begins now.
I'm going to try and head over there,
Operational.
jump off that rock. I mean, this is asking a lot. Oh, we nearly got it. Alright, we're in. On. Okay, I thought it wasn't going to work then. So let me just shimmy that across. Shimmy that one across. Shimmy this across. I might as well do it all, haven't I? Oh, wow. The capacity's full there. Oh, I never thought about that. I'll keep that rifle, because that's the one that I want. Well, shucks. Unfortunately, the Mustang's capacity isn't big enough to put these. I could put these on the floor, I guess. I think I'm just going to take the sacrifice of those items, the armor and whatnot. I think we're going to have to just sacrifice that. I'll see if I can salvage anything else out of it, but yeah. It's not looking like it's going to be possible to grab the rest of this gear. Which I actually think was duplicated anyway. Apart from the backpack wasn't duplicated. It would be nice to be able to get that back. I could probably grab it, to be fair. But all this armor, I actually think was practically duplicated. When it shouldn't have. I don't think we're going to be able to do anything with this because it's too big. And I could stick it in the back, I suppose. I can put it down, can't I? Although we can't jump. Maybe I can throw it into the back. Oh, actually, I think I have a tractor beam. But no, we'll get on with some mining. This definitely was a foobar mission. But as I say, I'm not going to cut anything out as such. It's going to be you seeing exactly what's going on as it happens. Please stay there. No, don't go into the fire. Let's just grab this. There's a better place we can put this. If we're going to be tractoring it anyway, it doesn't need to be in a stupid, unpredictable location. That should do. Oh yeah, I've got the knack of that now. So this one has a tractor beam on it, I believe. Excellent. Hopefully that will not shake around and blow me up. Let me just pop that tractor beam back in there, because I do have this instead, which I will use. This I want to put in there. I'm happy that came back to me randomly into my hand. That wasn't the intention. Let's put that one on. Looks a bit better. And we have 2 backpacks. Well, 3 backpacks. Potentially 4. Which I should be able to access. So, you know what? Screw this. We're going to go and do some mining instead.